Hey, what's going on, rock stars? Welcome into the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel live show Thursday night, where we do it every Thursday at 9 p.m. I almost didn't mute my video, so we would have had another rookie mistake that I've been making lately. What's up, Fred Hutchinson? A big hello to everyone, including Fred, who hasn't been here that much. So welcome in, Fred and Star. Can you guys believe a week from Monday I'll be in Las Vegas for eBay Open? This is going to be interesting. So cheers to everyone. Happy Thursday. How has the week been, guys? Put it in the comment section. Put it in the chat. How has your week been? We got a couple things to talk about, and then I want to jump right into tonight's topic. So good evening. Hey, Elizabeth, how you doing? Yeah, so just to give you guys an update on the schedule, live show tonight, live show next Thursday. And then the following Thursday, so 2 weeks from today, I will be in Vegas. A week from Monday, I leave and get there. 2 weeks from today, live show will be from Las Vegas. So look forward to that. Make sure you're subscribed and notified and all that stuff. Today's been incredible for views and subs here on YouTube. This whole week, I had a video that went crazy about Amazon. So a lot of new subscribers. Welcome into all you guys that are new. So two things we're going to talk about today, tonight. Maybe today where you are. Star says she's going to photobomb my live show in Vegas. I think a lot of you are going to photobomb the Vegas live show. We'll have to find a spot to do it on Thursday. Oh, you know what? The party is Thursday night. We're going to have to do a Thursday afternoon live show. I'll have to reschedule that. So keep an eye on the channel. We're going to talk about doing stuff that scares you tonight. And one of those things might be Poshmark. So if you didn't watch my video earlier, go watch it. It's called Scary Things. Scary stuff. I am terrified of the strangers. Is everyone familiar with this movie, with these little creepers? So whenever I moved to Florida, I hated this movie. I watched it. I was terrified. I love scary movies. I love all that stuff. But this movie terrifies me. I don't know why. I think it's just their mask and their face. They're really weird. And what they did to that couple. If you haven't seen this movie, spoiler alert, they kill them. I kept this t-shirt locked away. Somebody bought me the DVD as a gift, as like a joke. And inside the DVD was this creeper shirt. This shirt is like 13 years old. I do not wear it. It was put in my drawer. It lays there forever. But I broke it out today, this shirt. So, and the point of the video was, you know, to do something scary. And I don't mean go watch a scary movie. Those of you that don't know me, I moved to Florida in the summer of 2005. It was 13 years ago, with no money, no car, no job. I sold the car I owned in Maryland in order to get the money to get a plane ticket and clothes and food and luggage to move to Florida, to move in, you know, move back in with my parents at 20. I was almost 21 years old. So that's kind of how I ended up here. And so the video just gives you guys just, you know, take that risk and do something scary and jump into it. And what I want to talk about doing something scary is eBay is really giving us all a problem. Amazon's a little slow. And, you know, for some people, not for everyone, of course, but Poshmark or Mercari or other platforms might seem scary to you. And that's a small scare compared to, like, you know, packing up and moving across the country. You know, selling on these other platforms and taking, you know, a leap over to something else or to split your time might be a little bit of a risk, you know, and you have to take risks to really be successful. And Poshmark was a risk for me to take time away. Just like when I created YouTube channels and videos and make sure, you know, that I took my time away from what I was doing to put it into this, that I had to make sure that risk paid off. So always make sure that your risks are calculated, educated, and researched. That's the three things I always do when I take a risk and I do something scary. I research it, I calculate it, and then I execute it. I mean, those three things you have to do. Otherwise, you know, your risk will never pay off. And so Poshmark was one of those. And that's what I want to talk about tonight is Poshmark. And taxes are scarier. Kelly, the ecom mom ward, says that. Selling on eBay is very scary right now. Is my mom in the chat? Oh no, Megan's in the chat. They were saying, hi, mommy. That is Megan. You guys give Megan Mawini a congratulations. She just had her little baby boy last week. I believe it was Friday. I think it was Friday. So congratulations to Megan on that. I did see her in the chat. So thank you so much. So Poshmark, I'm not an expert. This is my 60 days. Tomorrow makes 60 days that I've been on Poshmark. I am not an expert. I will not claim to be an expert. And when I don't know how to do something, this is one thing about taking risk and doing scary stuff. If you are not familiar, educated, researched on scary things or risk things or new things, even new things, just new in general, it may not be scary, get help. Ask people who have done it. Ask people that know what they're doing. Ask me. Ask Megan Mawhinney. Ask, whomever you have to ask that actually knows what they're talking about. And so when I started Poshmark, I'll tell you, one of my admins, Megan Reed, you guys probably know Megan, she'll be in Vegas too. She pushed me to get on Posh for a long time. And I turned her down. And finally, I got it in my head where I was like, all right, I'm going to do it. But if I'm going to do Poshmark, I'm going to reach out to somebody that actually knows what they are doing. And so what did somebody say? Hope you still have on the Stranger's shirt. I do. So I decided to reach out to somebody that had 150,000 followers on Posh that I saw consistently selling 2, 3, 4, 5 items a day, every single day. And we're going to rewind 6 months ago when I first got the idea in my head. I didn't actually start till 2 months ago. But you guys probably know Sydney L for her Posh store, Sydney L, and she has 2 stores actually. She has a boutique and a regular store, and her YouTube channel is linked below, and you can find her Posh closet and all that stuff in there in the links. You can use that down below for her channel. But she really has an eye for fashion and stuff, and so I took some time going through people's channels and closets, and this is what I want to tell you guys: is get help from somebody that knows what they're doing. I'm not the expert on Poshmark. I don't know all the ins and outs, because what we sell on eBay is not what you sell on Poshmark. It's different. Like, Posh is the way you take photos, the way that you style stuff, the way that you look for stuff, the brands, the type of, sweet necks, sweethearts, it's all a little different with Poshmark. There's a different audience, and some of it will cross post and, mix, but it takes a little bit of a special, unique type of listing to be on Poshmark. And if you guys don't already know it, if you don't have experience, or if you're still thinking about jumping over to Poshmark, it's really good to learn from somebody like Sydney. So her YouTube channel will help you out. And I'm not just making this video to shout her YouTube channel out. I think she's got great information. My point was to tell you guys, one, to take the risk and do other things. If it's not Posh, go do Macari. Go do, OfferUp, Letgo, whatever. But most of you wanted more information on Posh. And so the second thing is to go to somebody that knows what they're doing. And that would be, that's one recommendation that I can give you. My best is who helped me through not only the videos, but she also made me kind of this cheat sheet. And I don't want to call it like a guide type thing, but it is a guide for me of what I'm looking for on Poshmark, what I want to buy, what I want to sell, what kind of brands, what kind of models, what kind of, styles, what I should be looking for as I, came over to Posh. I'm still working on it, trust me, but I use her sheets every day. And she took a lot of time to really create this, and she put some hard work into it, because she already kind of had an idea of all this stuff in her head, but she had to put pen to paper and put it down. And so she did. She really did a good job on it. And I think she deserves to be, first of all, congratulated on the work that she did. And I think you guys should check her out. Her YouTube channel is down below, and you can also get her Posh closets out of her YouTube channel. It's right down below in the description box. That's the second link. The first link is her guide. Now, she has always, charged for this guide, and I paid her. I paid her for the guide because I wanted to learn Posh, and I learned a lot from her videos. All of her videos, you can go watch them till the end of time. But she really put pen to paper. Everything that she knew, she put it down, and I gave her money. It's like $20 or something I gave her for this to really have something in front of me, because she's busy and I can't bug her every day and I can't like message her, but she really did a good job. And if you guys want to watch her videos or get that, that thing from her that she has put together, it's fantastic. It's all linked below. And I really do recommend that you go down there and check that stuff out. It's well worth it. And I promise you won't be disappointed from either of those, either her channel or from the guide that she put together. When you go to her channel and you check out her closet, you'll understand why she's able to sell as much as she sells and why she's able to be successful like she is on there. So really do go check both of those out. And if you ever have an issue, come to me and ask, and I can put you in touch with these people. I'm not always the best person to ask, but If I'm not, I'll find you somebody like Sid, or, you know, maybe somebody on Amazon that does, you know, if you guys want to know about professionally styling ties, I'll put you in touch with Jamie Pace, the tie guru. I'm the tie guy for the most part, but Jamie really stepped his game up. You know, Posh really is a different animal, and there's nobody better, in my opinion, to learn from, especially if you're brand new, than Sid. She's going to set you up on her channel with videos. And, you know, with that PDF and that guide in front of you, you'll really know what to look for. You can save it to your phone as well. And you will be able to, sorry, I was getting some text. You'll really be able to take it out with you while you're sourcing. Really give it a try. And if you have any questions, message me. I'll put you in touch with her, whatever you need. So Amanda Franklin, besides Amazon, or besides eBay for hard goods, Amazon is your best bet. So yeah, Adam, it really is cheap. And I just want to tell you guys that the guide that I linked down below for Sid's Poshmark, you know, guide, that is completely hers. And so that is going to her. That is not mine. It is not, you're not paying me. You're not making me money. You know, whether she gives me a cut or not it's not that important. But that is her. She put that together. She put the work into it. The channel is hers. Her closets are hers. Everything is hers. So I'm not the expert. I've been on Poshmark for 2 months or 3 months or whatever. I'm not going to jump on here and claim to know all of the stuff that she knows and that she put together. So if there's questions about Poshmark, I don't know if she's in the chat. She's not really a big, you know, she does YouTube videos, but she's not really a live person. And she had some personal things. I tried to get her on the show tonight, but she had some personal things and wasn't able to make it. So you guys could definitely message her through YouTube or comment, and she'll help you out. How am I splitting my time? That's a great question. Splitting time is kind of like a 50-50. I'm trying to like list some stuff and then go share and then list. And if I spend an hour on eBay, I want to spend an hour on Posh. So I'm kind of really trying to do 50-50. New podcast is every Friday. Gate City Picker. Great question. A popular Poshmark guide for $100. No. That's ridiculous. Got me on the big TV. I don't know how I feel about being on a big TV, but why is selling on eBay right now scary? Because the website's having so many problems and glitches. It's just, you know, fees and views and just a whole lot of glitches makes eBay a little bit scary. So Alan Schaefer has a question. Great question. He cross-posted items to Poshmark and he needs to end one, but it has offers. So go in and edit the item, change the size from like medium to large or large to medium or whatever, and then you'll be able to delete the item. It's a really good tip. I learned that from Posh. So, or I learned that from Sid. I just said from Posh, from Sid. So, Cameron, Chunky Onion, doing better on Posh right now, but eBay's picking up. I've heard some people say eBay is actually starting to pick up. Could it be the whole eBay open? They don't want to look as bad as they're looking right now for it. We'll see. We'll see. Stacy has me on the big TV too. Thank you, Stacy. Elizabeth, couple of drinks on you in Vegas. Thank you, Elizabeth. I am going to have a couple drinks. I'll share as well. Yeah, so 207 people watching. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. So moral of the story today is do something scary, do something new, do something you're not ready for, not used to. And if it decides that you want to do, or if you decide that you want to do Poshmark, check Sid's YouTube channel and check out her guide to Poshmark 101. It's an education that I am so thankful for. They're both linked below. I don't, you guys know I don't really try to promo or shout out a ton of people unless I really actually trust them or think that what they have is valuable and worth your time or worth your money or worth your effort. And it really is. I mean, 150,000 followers on Poshmark. I don't know if I mentioned that. Did I mention that? She's 150,000+ people on Poshmark following her. And I know followers don't equal sales, but when you share a closet to 150,000 people, you sell stuff, period. Check it out. Hey, Bill Penny's in the house. Bill and David, what's going on, guys? $2. They're going to be in Vegas. Can't wait to see you guys. Katie Zilverberg in action. She's got the hammer. Is it a wrench? It's a wrench. I'm just kidding. Gate City Picker, thanks for the kind words about the podcast. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the podcast, it's anchor.fm/Rockstar Entrepreneurs, or you can just download the Anchor app or iTunes or Spotify. We're on all those. Anywhere you listen to podcasts, you pretty much find us. So Katie Zilverberg is in the chat. And I can't wait to see her again for eBay Open. What's up, Katie? Tell Vicky I said hello. Yeah, Beauty Lover. She has 150,000 Poshmark followers, and she sells a lot of stuff. Not only does she sell clothing and shoes like you would expect, she also has a boutique closet. It's smaller, but it's custom jewelry that she makes, jewelry that she sells. There's a lot of other stuff you can sell on Posh besides shirts and t-shirts and shoes. You can sell purses and wallets and belts and jewelry, earrings. You can sell a lot of stuff. And so that's going to be some other things you will learn from her. And so Kristen Cole just asked that question. What are other things you've sold on Posh? And so I've been focusing on jeans. I've been focusing on shirts and shoes and things like that. We sold quite a few shoes, but she'll give you the whole list. You know, again, check it out, give it a chance, and she'll give you a whole layout of everything you should be buying and selling for Posh. So, Vicky left Katie for 10 days. 10 days I won't be wearing pants if I can help it. Oh, my Lord. Can we keep my chat G-rated, Katie? You've caused enough trouble for 1 week. I can't get into Katie, but just everyone know Katie Zilverberg's been a troublemaker for the last week, at least the last few days. What percent does Poshmark take on sales? It is 20%. It's 20%, but there's no promoted, no promotions, no PayPal. Remember, eBay and PayPal are taking 14% or 13% if you have top rated plus. Plus promotions, promoteds, you know, listing fees, a store cost. It ends up being pretty similar in fees. So yeah, I watch Sydney's channel. I like her channel. She's very bubbly. Fred said, did someone say no pants? This entire chat, all Fred got out of it was no pants. Great work, Fred. Great. Cargo shorts, swimming trunks, and Hawaiian button-ups. Yeah, men's, that's another great question. Do men's clothing do well on Posh? Or does men's clothing do well on Posh? Yes, it does. It absolutely does. I sell just as much men's clothes and men's shoes as I do women's, at least for me. So Deb says Sid is adorable. Kelly getting close to 4,400 followers. Sun's out, buns out. Yeah, you guys have turned my chat into your own little rec yard. Don't you always have to share your closet? You do. You do have to be sharing. Yep. Katie need adult supervision. No, Katie needs no supervision. That's kind of the point. Oh yeah, Green Thrifty Life. The Posh percentage is higher than 20% if you sell items less than 15. Correct. They do have a minimum fee. Is it $259? $269? Yeah, Megan, you have a new baby, so I would recommend you bouncing over to Posh. Megan, if you really want, you know, to jump and take the leap to Posh, you have some amazing merchandise for Poshmark. You have 2,000, 2,500 pairs of pants that you should be cross-posting to Posh, and you would start selling like crazy. I recommend you check Sid out, check the guide, check her channel out. Really, you know, give it all a chance. So, Tanya says that men don't haggle on Posh. You know, the items I've sold for men, now that I'm thinking about it, have all been full price, I think. I'm listing them all in one closet. Milvet Picker, it's $295 for under 15. Thank you. Appreciate that. So it is, yeah. My glass is bleeding. Oh, Krabby Miss Silvertooth is in the chat. Very interesting. I have to say hi to Krabby Miss Silvertooth. My glass is bleeding. This is from Night Field Required. He sent me these glasses. It's very nice of him. This is just some wild berry with sweet and sour and makers. It's very good. Yeah, we have to give a special hello to Krabby Miss Silvertooth. If you guys haven't checked her out on Instagram, please do. Quite the humor, I gotta say. Yeah, Katie does some Etsy. Katie shouting out Etsy there. That's a great point too. Katie doing Etsy. Adam doing makers. I am for sure. So Posh questions, put them in the chat. eBay, anything that you guys want to ask. Thursday night's Q&A for you guys, and make sure before you leave that you go sub to Sid's channel, and make sure that you check out her guide. Both the first two links in the description box. That's her channel and her Poshmark guide to help you guys out. So check those both out. Krabby says the cops are here. Gotta go. Megan has a hot dinner date. Go take care of that hot dinner date, Megan. You go do it. You got to do it. Drummer, down below, man. Go check them out for sure. Why are the views not registering on eBay right now? That's one of the glitches, and that's what we were talking about it being scary. Decline in sales, absolutely down. I do still do Amazon. I sell pretty much just video games and kind of small electronics if I get them. We actually got in a camera lens the other day, so we have that up. We've been doing fulfilled by merchant on Amazon. So we have like a Canon lens that we paid $50 for. It's up for like 150 right now. So just flips like that. I try to only sell, you know, probably, I don't know, 25 to 50 items a month, but I try to make like 30, 40 bucks. So Amazon is just kind of like another stream of income for me, like an extra 1,000, 1,500 a month in profit. I don't really focus on Amazon, just little quick things that we can pop up. So Fred wanted to do 10% promoted. Did anybody think about doing this? Since you can't run a 10% off sale, just giving eBay 10% extra and promoted. So it does end up being pretty much the same price, Fred. The only thing is that you're giving eBay more money and the customer isn't getting a discount. So let's say that you sell an item for $100 and normally you were going to give the customer the 10% off for 90. Now the customer is still paying 100. You're just giving eBay 10% promoted. Does that make sense? So the customer's not getting the deal. I think that's what causes the sales, is the customer getting the deal. So although it may work, it's not going to have the same effect that it would have previously. Because we all know that running that promotion sale on eBay is kind of like that mental buyers thing, that they see that and they run like, oh, you know, Fred's got a $100 camera and Casey's got a $100 camera, but you know, he marked it down $10 to 90 and Fred reduced his price to 90. Casey's on sale, even though they're both 90. I'm going to buy Casey's because it's on sale. They're the same price. I just have a sale on mine. So it's kind of just a buyer mentality. That's all. Do I think Ambassador helped with being with sales? I think it helped with followers. So Jeff Burke, does Posh have a custom label? I think he's talking about the custom SKU. No, I put them all in the body, so I know where to pull the items. Yeah. Refuse to do promoted anymore. There's no proof of promoted. And yeah, Deb, I wish that Posh had a custom SKU area as well. Who would I recommend for FBA on YouTube? I'm not the most expert person. I know all about FBA. I've done FBA. I have a lot of knowledge on FBA. Some good videos for FBA. You know, I'd have to go look and I'd have to pull some videos down for you because there's a couple. I mean, Steve Rakin's got a couple good videos about FBA. College Picker does really good job on FBA. There's quite a few people that have some good videos. I'll pull some for you if you want to email me. Yeah, Dragon Tiss does jewelry. No idea she could sell as a boutique on Posh. Absolutely. Sid does a lot of people do jewelry. Sid has an entire boutique committed to it. So Katie raised up her her promoted listings. How's that working out, Katie? Is it getting more sales for you? Are you doing better for that? What's the best way to get followers on Poshmark? Becoming an ambassador helps a lot if you're not an ambassador already. Chaz and Trista, Key Lime Kisses, Side Hustle Pro, Chaz and Trista. Yeah, they do quite a bit of FBA as well. So Fred Hutchinson does quite a bit of FBA. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he does it. The lighting setup that I use is actually 2 softbox Limo Studios. They're linked below. A white backdrop, bulletin board paper linked below, and then mannequins that I bought locally off Craigslist. Those are my lights for anybody that doesn't know. I use the same lights for YouTube that I used for eBay. So Side Hustle Pros for FBA. Chaz and Trista are, yeah, I've met Chaz and Trista in person actually, and they do a lot of FBA. So right. Adam, how's the Wrecking Crew and Caitlin? Very good, very, very good. They're doing awesome. They're out visiting with family right now. Serena, good question. I need to stop the video for a minute, not literally, but one of my very good members of not just my VIP group, but of the normal big free Facebook group and a part of this community, Donatella Bodolino. Those of you that don't know her, not familiar with her, a couple years ago, she had a tragedy. She had an 11-year-old son that died of pancreatic cancer. This was several years back. I don't know the date, maybe 13, 14, something like that, 2013, 2014. Yesterday morning, and she lives in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, which is like 3 hours from me. I was notified that she had and I don't want to get too private with this, but basically a brain bleed, an aneurysm in her brain. And she was rushed to the hospital, to ICU. And she underwent surgery today. I do not have an update for those of you following it. I don't know how it went. I am reaching out to the hospital. I have her room number, to her friends, to her family. And if you guys could keep her in your thoughts, Donatello is an awesome member of this community. We love her to death, and hopefully she gets better soon. So I've been thinking about that all day. I do need to reach out to them. So yeah, so Teresa Cox kills it with FBA, even though her heart's with eBay. Yeah. She does do it. Hey, yeah, by the way, it's Teresa Cox's birthday today, right? Was it today or yesterday? I posted that she had a birthday. So happy birthday, Teresa. Let her know I said it. Tony just said someone posted she is doing good. That's awesome. I have not seen the update. I was preparing for this. I was working on other videos. So if she is doing good, Tony, thank you for that update. Thank you so much. So, yeah, Teresa's birthday is today. I thought it was today. I wished her happy birthday on Facebook. Teresa Cox, you guys, if you know Teresa, she's awesome little lady. Let her know happy birthday to her. You can find her on Instagram and Twitter under Club Red, I think, and all over the internet. So thanks, Tony, for the good news update. I will reach out to her a little bit later. Flippin' Daddy. Yeah, don't be scared of women's clothes, man. Give Sid a try. She'll help you out with it down below. They said it was a vein and she gets to go home in a few days. Awesome. Heather Wright has some more good news for us that it wasn't, it was just a vein, which I'm not a neurosurgeon, but I know that the veins having a blood bleed versus an actual aneurysm inside of the blood vessels of the brain is better to have that outside vein rather than an internal one. I know a little bit about that only because I have some experience with somebody that I know that had similar issues. So that's good news if it was a minor brain bleed, which is just an external vein versus an actual a full aneurysm or a hemorrhage. That's where it gets dangerous and somebody can bleed out. Their brain will literally bleed out without actually bleeding. So you'll lose all the oxygen to your brain and it's bad. Did I pick up extra batteries for Vegas? Adam, no, I got to go on and order some. I tried to find some. So people were so out of stock on these batteries. Let me show you guys. That's a good question. This is my G7X that I used for mobile filming. These batteries are easy to find, but they're so expensive. I used to get them for 10 bucks a piece, and now they're like 20 bucks a piece. I'm just going to have to suck it up and buy. I want to buy 2 more. So these batteries are called N as in Nancy, B as in boy, -13Ls. NB13Ls. That's the battery. I need 2 of these batteries. I need at least 1 more, but 2 would be good. I'm going to get on there tonight and try to find some more. They're expensive. I saw somebody selling them for 40 bucks a piece. That's ridiculous. Are you ever going to do any more haul videos? And do you still go? I don't do the Goodwill outlet. I haven't been there in a while because I bought so much bulk, but I am going to do more hauls. Thriller Gorilla. Good point. I've been slacking on the hauls. I need to do some for you guys. Yeah, the troll is gone. Thank you, Star, for getting rid of that idiot. Can remove that. Okay, so do I follow Flamingo Thrifters? I do. I know who they are. Have I prepared questions for eBay Open? Yes. Ashley wants to know, what am I going to do for eBay Open? Yeah, Fred, I found them $37.99. I should buy them for $20. Problem is eBay or Amazon on $38 for that category. I only end up getting like $29, which is still not bad. I guess I could make $9 a piece. What questions do I have prepared for eBay Open? So the 3 main ones that I have. One is the view glitch. Do we actually know if we're getting the real views, since the glitch doesn't show us what kind of views we're actually getting? The second one is The promoted listings, do they actually help by paying more or less? And can you prove it? Do you guys remember when promoted listings was like kind of a new thing and they had a graph showing you the views and the impressions and they don't have it? Suddenly they just got rid of it. Why? Because they couldn't prove what kind of impressions you were getting. That's sketchy. If I'm going to pay an advertising rate with any other company, Google AdWords, Instagram, Facebook, any kind of Amazon PPC, all these show me the impressions and views I'm getting, and eBay wants me to pay promoted listings but can't show me the impressions. That's a little sketchy, I gotta be honest. And then the whole search algorithm, what is actually affecting it? How can I prove what kind of search I'm getting or search I'm not getting? Why are there so many glitches? What is with the employee situation? What is going on? Be honest and upfront with us. And if there's problems, we'll be happier than you lying or hiding it from us. And so that's my big thing. Everyone going to eBay Open, check your messages. Have you submitted your questions to the CEO? I have tweeted with Devin on Twitter and I haven't got much of a response, but I did try to schedule a sit down with him for 5 or 10 minutes, and his secretary or his social media handler got back to me and said they're going to try to set something up. So we'll see. Celebrity death match between me and eBay execs. No, I don't think that would be good. For any of you, yeah, Katie, solid question. Does the promoted 5% to 10%, is there a difference between the percentages? I want to know. Can we see the impressions? If I could see the impressions and I ran 5% and got 1,000 and then I ran 10% and got 10,000, I know there was a difference. I can't see that. So Poshmark is for women's and men's. You can sell both women's and men's. Absolutely. And for those of you that are just joined the chat, I see 221 people in here. We were talking about doing something new, jumping to a new platform, something scary, which I'm wearing a very scary shirt for me, which is enough. Trust me, I'll regret this video for the rest of my life anytime I have to see it. But I had a really good helper with my Instagram, with my Poshmark, with getting my closet going and really jumping off. And Poshmark has done well. We've been on for 2 months and we've done we're over 1,000 in sales. We did 400 the first month, if you remember. And last time I checked, we were at 600. So we're like right at $1,000. It's not, only 60 days. And I'm splitting time between YouTube and eBay and Amazon and Poshmark. So for me, it's a little slower building than it might be for some of you guys. But the whole thing was to really leap out there. And if you need help in one of these platforms, ask somebody that knows exactly what they're doing. Don't just ask somebody that claims to be an expert. I'm not one on Poshmark. I can help you with eBay all day long until crazy stuff happens. But my expert, the person that helped me with Poshmark, is linked below. So check her out, her channel, her guide to Poshmark 101. It should be called Poshmark for Dummies. What's that book? Is that Poshmark for Dummies? It was for me because I felt like a dumb, a ding dong when I jumped on Poshmark. I didn't know the first thing about it. And so she really helped. And so that was something that you should consider. When is the meetup at Mandalay Bay? Pixelin's Place. Great question. Mandalay Bay eBay Open. It is Monday, July 23rd. That is a week from this Monday. So this Monday coming up is the 16th. It is a week from Monday. The 23rd at 6, I'm going to try to get there about 6:15 p.m. at the Skyfall Lounge, Mandalay Delano. So that's the 65th floor of the Mandalay Delano building. That's on Mandalay Bay's resort. They have multiple tower, type tower buildings. And so that's one of the two. I don't know if it's the left or right one. But Mandalay Bay Delano, Skyfall Lounge. Just Google Skyfall Lounge and you'll see where it is. 65th floor, 6:15 p.m. local Vegas time. Cocktail hour. I'm going to hang out for like 2 hours. Everyone that's in town already and is there can come up, have a drink, say hi, meet everyone. I need to get some name tag stickers so we all know who each other is. But yeah, we'll have a good time. We'll have an awesome time. So, yeah, her name, Mary Ann, her name, if you're talking about my Poshmark, is Sydney L. She's down below. Do I employ a photographer for my pics? No, we take them in-house. We take them all in-house. I have my own light kit, setup, photography, everything. What major events, workshops, seminars that open are you recommending attending? Alexander, I have not looked at their schedule just yet. Is anybody signed up for eBay Open? I know there's one-on-one personal counseling. If you haven't signed up for that, you probably should. I won't. I want to leave the slot open for people that actually need it. I don't really need it. I've been to them, and obviously I probably don't need it too much. The ones that I want to go after are probably like the social media advanced tips to drive traffic and sales. I know how to use social media for eBay, but I'd like to learn some more. I'd like to learn probably like managing and sourcing inventory a little bit better. I'm good at it, but I could use a little bit. And then I always look at the photo ones, the ones about taking better photos, because I take good photos, but I love learning everybody else's angles and the way that they take photos. I learn a lot from the photo workshops. So those would be the ones that I do. Virtual assistants to share. I did pay a virtual assistant. I paid Ari, which is Chrissy's daughter, Frugal Living. You guys might know her. I paid her daughter Ari for the first month to share for me, just to get me off the ground and get me going. She was very reasonable. She's on Instagram as Poshmark personal assistant. But I think it's a good idea. I don't know if you should continue paying somebody, endlessly, but at least for a month or two, it's not a bad idea. So, yeah, me as a spectator this year, it'll be fun. You're welcome, Pixel. You're welcome to everyone. Thanks so much for the questions. If you have any more, I'll answer them for a couple more minutes. Wow, we've already been on for 35 minutes. Just make sure if you just joined the chat or you're watching this later and you really want to take the head dive into Poshmark, give Sid's YouTube channel a chance. I have a couple videos on YouTube about Posh that you can check out, but she knows way more than I do. And also, she's put together everything that's in her head, everything that she's learned. She put pen to paper and made that available, which I linked down in my description box as well. So, give that a chance. It'll be the best 20 bucks you spent. It's well worth it. You will learn a lot. You'll make that off of one or two items. I spend money on things all the time. I won't give people hundreds or thousands of dollars, but if I can spend 10, 15, 20 bucks on something and get a return on my investment, like within a few days, I'll do it all day long. I spend 10, 15, $20 on things 2 and 3 times a month. It is so worth the investment in yourself and your business. Keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. Yeah, Lisa, thanks for that. Yeah, if you guys enjoy the videos, you like live chats, you like question and answers, all that stuff, thumbs up to the videos. It does help me. I don't get paid for the thumbs up, but it helps move my videos up, and I appreciate it. I really do. Hey, Life by Julia, what's going on? I am leaving my pictures, Serena, with the white background, although a lot of people want me to style for Poshmark. Since I'm taking them from eBay to Posh, I would have to take 2 sets of photos. So that's kind of what my turnoff has been. Hey, Marisol, how you doing? Carla, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I love you guys too. Thank you. Does listing on Posh help your eBay sales? I think it helps with the SEO, and I've definitely sold some items on eBay after I cross-posted them to Posh. So it can't hurt, that's for sure. No, my scheduled flight is for landing at 7 a.m. Vegas time Monday. I want to go Saturday, but I just don't think it's going to be realistic. I wish I could go Saturday. I wish. Stacy, they're for Poshmark. Yes, her guide is for Poshmark, but you could certainly sell those brands anywhere. I mean, you could sell them on eBay or Mercari or Posh as well. So it's good for everything. I mean, it's really just a generalized thing. But it is targeted towards Poshmark for sure. If I include shipping in my price and customers use PayPal, will I have to pay a fee for the entire amount? You pay the PayPal fee on the total amount if you're talking about an eBay sale. Absolutely. If your item's $20 plus $5 shipping, that's $25. Your PayPal fee will be based on $25. That's correct. Am I going to Posh Fest in Dallas? To answer that question is most likely I have a ticket to Posh Fest. If I can't go, I will sell that ticket to someone for my cost. But right now it looks like I should be going. I should be there. Cross-posting is not against eBay policy any longer. It used to be, but it has been good to go for several months at least. It is not against eBay's policy. It used to be. At one time it was against policy. It is no longer against policy. When is Poshmark open? It's actually called Posh Fest. It's in Dallas, October 12th and 13th. Poshmark is not PayPal only. You actually get paid to your bank account. You withdraw money to your bank account. People can buy your items using PayPal, but you actually get paid through a bank transfer. See you, Fred. Have a good time on the road trip. Be safe. Leave Megan alone. All my delisting on eBay don't have the UPC codes anymore. Will that hurt my sales if I don't put them back in? Eric, yeah, you should have the UPCs if they're available. You pay your postage to it goes to USPS, but you should pay it using PayPal. Middle East Millie, I have a lot of videos about that. Yeah, Katie made the point for me. If you do cross post and you double sell something, if you cancel it on eBay, you'll get a defect. Cancel it on Poshmark. You won't get the defect. I was more excited about learning Posh till I realized it was clothing only. It is not clothing only. It's accessories, it's shoes, it's clothing, it's jewelry. It's can you do makeup on Posh? I don't know about makeup. I think you can. Are we going to play craps? I play a little craps. I might play. Yeah, Kelly says she shops too much with her Posh earnings. I have bought something on Posh already. Absolutely. Flippin' Hippos is going to have a cleaning plush video. Make sure you guys check that out. I'll have to watch that. Yes to makeup. Anything wearable. Very cool. That's probably something that I should have educated myself more on. Yeah, there's a lot of good people. Padiddles is here. What's up, Padiddles? We'll be meeting a lot of people in Vegas. Star's going to be there. Katie's going to. You guys can check out all their YouTube channels. Flippin' Hippos, Katie Zilverberg. Sid is going to be at eBay Open, the one that's linked down there. Megan Reed's going to be there. Rakin's going to be there, and Adam's going to be there. So many people are going to be there. It's crazy. Rally Roots will be there. Jason and Karin. God, we've gone over this. There's so many people. So, I think that's going to be it. But no toys and dishes. Yeah, Donna, no toys and dishes. Yep. So if you want to know everything that you should be selling on Posh, get the guide below. Just go get it. Do well. So any other questions, put them in the chat. I've been on for 41 minutes. I'm going to stop boring you guys. Do something scary, guys. Go out, do something that you're scared of, that you fear, that's new, that's, foreign to you. Go jump on Posh, jump on Macari, do whatever you have to do, but reach outside of your comfort zone. Reach out and do something. Check out the video I did earlier today on it. Last video on my channel. You'll see what I'm talking about. Almost Antique says she transfers her money right away. I do too. In case those Robert Grahams come up. We have a Friday Posh party inside of my free Facebook group. If you, the free Facebook group is down below. It's got like 90,000 members. Every Friday there's a post that I schedule an event for a Posh party, and you can go share your closet. So if you want help with that too, you can do that. Lisa Powers, if you're going to be in Vegas that week, come by Mandalay, message me on Facebook, and come hang out. Monday night would be your best chance. Adam, I'll get the batteries. Don't worry. I got it laying in front of me, so I don't forget it. If you're cross-posting on Posh and eBay and it sells on Posh, you end the item on eBay. If it sells on both, cancel the Poshmark sale if you can. Family-friendly reviews. Yeah, if I'm at Posh Fest, definitely. Hang out. I should be there. What is the cost for eBay Open if we just go and didn't pay in advance? They are sold out. Almost Antique, they sold out tickets. They were $400 not in advance. They were $275 advance and $400 not, but they're sold out. So Donna, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Otherwise, I'll let you guys go. No more boring Casey. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up before you leave. It helps out. I appreciate it. Check out the other video with the do something scary with my stranger freaks on them. They scare me. This shirt may get retired after tonight, so don't expect to see it in Vegas. Maybe. We'll see. And cheers to everyone, to eBay, to Poshmark, to making money, to making sales. I'm going to teach you guys a little bit about what I do in future videos too with this YouTube thing and all this social media stuff that I do. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that too. I kind of want to dive into those adventures. So have a wonderful evening, everybody. Before I leave, one more shout out. Thank you to Sydney for all her help on Poshmark. It really got me going. Her channel and her guide to Poshmark below. Before you leave, please grab it. It's worth it. I wouldn't tell you it wasn't, or it was, unless it was worth every penny. Help her out. She's really, really a good person. And if you can't do anything else tonight and you can support her, please do. It'll be worth your time, your money, and your effort, and it will help you make some money. Always, always invest in yourself, and it's a good investment in yourself. So cheers, everyone. Good night. Good luck. And I'll see you again tomorrow night.